Hi guys, welcome to the block party. Welcome to the block party. We got so much going on today. If you've been following my videos, you know that 90 Day Fiance got really crazy yesterday with Paul. So we're going to talk about the Paul and Karine situation. Then we're going to talk about Larissa moving to Atlanta. Is this a good idea? We're going to talk about this new girl that says she went out with Colt. Her name is Jaleesa. And we're going to talk about, is Colt a overweight lover? Okay. It's just so much going on. He's the overweight lover. He has more women than I've ever seen. I mean, out of everyone in the cast, he is the biggest overweight lover. Why are you glancing at me like that, Adam? That's not a bad thing. Overweight lover is a good thing. Heavy D used to call himself the overweight lover.
Can you please, real quick before we start off, just tell me exactly more in depth what an overweight lover is?
The overweight lover is when you're 70 or more overweight, but lovable, and the women still love you.
Well,
okay.
Basically, in short, Colt is like a green card specialist.
I like that, Perry. I think Perry's right on that. I think Perry's also second, Perry. I think both of you guys are right on that.
This live is going to get me in so much trouble. Oh, my God.
Also, we have a special guest today, my buddy, John Yates. You guys know who he is. He's been on twice. This is the third time. So I'm going to talk about the overweight lover, and I guess Perry's going to call him the green card specialist.
Yeah. He specializes in import and export, you know.
So listen, we got John on the show today. John knows everything about everybody. I don't know how you do it, but you know everybody. And we needed his advice today because we're going to start out with, if you didn't see what happened, I think it was last night. No, the night before. Paul went on live.
No, last night.
Was it last night? Yeah. Paul went on live. I only caught the first 15 minutes and then it stopped recording for me. When the police was at Paul's house, he was saying that Karine was cheating on him and drinking beer at a bar with some guy, and she's breastfeeding and she's drinking beer.
And pregnant.
Okay, and now I don't know if John knows this, but the rumor is they think that she's pregnant by another guy. Does the situation not Colt?
It probably is Colt. Because he gets around.
What? I mean, and then he's saying that Karine's bipolar. She's saying he's bipolar. What is going on? We need someone to clear it up. John. That's why it's crazy. What? I know you're good friends with Paul. What can you tell us?
I feel bad for Paul. And anyone who's followed me for a long time knows that me and Paul have gotten into a million fights, and like we're like, frenemies. Like, that's our thing, our shtick. Mm-hmm. But I really do feel bad for Paul in this instance. I mean, the reason why he's in the hospital now is because, he's not sure if he has like a growth in his urethra area, as Paul would call it. And he's not sure if it's cancerous or if it's like an STD.
Oh, gosh. Now it's getting serious. I mean, is that why he's at the hospital?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what to make of it. Are you shocked, Perry, that Karine's cheating on Paul?
Not at all. But I'm more concerned with his weenie. What's going on with this thing?
No, it's serious. I mean, it could be either or. I don't know.
No, I mean, probably with her, it's probably more of the STD type.
I'm gonna shoot over to Adam and ignore that question, that comment. Adam, are you shocked at what's going on with Paul, and how do you feel about it?
First of all, the thought of everything that John just said, down to the STD part, just makes me like cringe in my stomach. That's so awful. And I really do try to root for Paul because I feel like he tries so hard and everything, but there's obviously something that he's doing wrong that we don't get to see on cameras on top of all of the little things that we do get to see. That's why his mom kind of let him go. Yeah, I get why Karine probably stepped out on Paul. I hate to say that. I like Paul, but God, man, the STD, I'm so sorry, Paul.
Yeah,
That's
but let me
terrible.
just add this, like, Karine, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but like Karine is a very promiscuous girl. I mean, this has been an
How long
issue.
has he been promiscuous, John? I hope I said that word right. Promiscuous.
Promiscuous.
Yeah.
This has been an issue plaguing them since they've been together. Like Karine steps out, and she needs the dick from other people, and
Wow.
I get it.
I mean, I'm shocked. Since day one, she's been cheating?
yeah. I mean,
Is this why Paul asked for a paternity test?
Yeah, because, and I've been talking to Paul for years, like since his first season of Before was on, however long ago that was. And I mean, this has always been an issue with them that, like, and I say to Paul, I go, why do you keep allowing, especially now when they're married and she's still doing it? Like, I don't know if you caught that in the live yesterday, but Karine was having sex with the baby on the bed with another man.
What? Wait.
Yep.
What? Okay, listen, Adam, I'm going to drop you for a minute. I have asked have you guys heard about this psychologist that comes on and he can tell you what the people can possibly be diagnosed with from 90 Day Fiance? It's the new rave now. Have you heard about it?
No.
His name is I'm going to bring him on. I need to ask him a question. So let me drop you for a minute, Adam, so we can hear him, okay? And then I'll bring you back up. Hi, Dr. Honda. How are you?
Hey there, Kurt. How we doing?
Hey.
So your name is buzzing around the internet. Everyone's loving your show. I wanted to ask you, because Paul is saying Karine's bipolar, Karine's saying Paul is bipolar. What is the clinical definition of bipolar?
Well, it's a very complicated disorder. And if you just read the symptoms on the internet, it can be sometimes difficult to diagnose it unless you really are experienced with it, because it is a particular disorder, and everyone with bipolar has a different personality. So it's hard to know exactly what bipolar looks like in different people. But the main qualities are depression. So I think most of us understand what depression is. You have low energy, you can't get out of bed, you have low self-esteem, you're ruminating on negative thoughts. Maybe you eat more or you eat less, or you sleep more, or you sleep less. So that's depressive. So you have depression periods. And then you also will have manic episodes where it's the opposite. You have a ton of energy. You don't need to sleep at night. You have high self-esteem, too much self-esteem. You have all these ideas about like changing the world, and all your ideas come to you and you think they're brilliant. And you might quit your job and start a new project, and everyone might be watching you thinking, well, that doesn't seem very wise. And then that mania period usually lasts, maybe a week or a month, and then it's back down to baseline and then back down to depression.
Is there a cure for it?
So there are medications that can take away the symptoms, or at least attenuate the symptoms, particularly the mania. What you're really trying to do is, mitigate the mania, because when people go into manic episodes, their life can just fall apart. They'll get divorced, they'll quit their job, they'll spend all their money, and they'll have all sorts of problems. They might, do things that they wouldn't do normally.
I have another question. Can an irresponsible person, just a person that doesn't like working, get misdiagnosis as bipolar?
Yeah, even among clinicians, attributing the label of bipolar to just what seems like erratic behavior is quite common, particularly by people on the internet. Because, like I said, it's a very particular disorder. Unless you treat it and actually watch it in action, it's sometimes hard to know, like when I say grandiose or high self-esteem or really motivated, for some people, they might be like, well, I have an idea of what that means in my head. But unless you actually see mania, it's extreme. I mean, it's noticeable. When
So
you're manic,
you watch 90 Day Fiance, right?
I do, but only some of it, because I only started watching a couple months ago. So I've only seen some things.
Not enough to say if you think, we don't know for sure, and because you're not treating these people. Does anyone act bipolar to you on that show?
No, because bipolar, like I've treated people with, in some instances, when they're manic, they actually become delusional, meaning that they think aliens are reading their thoughts or the FBI is following them. It's a very severe mental illness. It's not just being erratic or just emotional or just angry. It's a very severe disorder.
Well, thank you for coming on. I've heard.
Can I just say something? Like, I feel like that's like that's being like thrown around too loosely these days. Oh, well, they're crazy. They're bipolar. It's like that like common. Like it just seems like everyone's bipolar these days. Like, oh, they don't think the right way. They're bipolar, and that's how it is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
He said that, because you can get depressed and some people don't want to get out of bed and stuff like that. But Karine might not want to get out of bed for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? So,
he is so bad.
I'm just saying that, no, on a serious tip, though, I think a lot of people do look at and love to put a label on somebody's behavior when it's actually just that person being ignorant or just doing crazy things.
Could that be the case, doctor?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There's so many good things going around the internet about your show. Explain your show to us and tell us the name of it.
It's called Psychology in Seattle. I've been doing a podcast for 12 years, and it was mainly audio only. And during the pandemic, me and my wife sat down to say, well, I guess we're going to watch TV all the time. And everyone had been talking about Love is Blind. And I never watched reality TV. So watched that. And I did a reaction video on YouTube because I heard other people were doing it. And that took off. And then everyone said, you got to do 90 Day Fiance. And I was like, what's this show called 90 Day Fiance? And so I started doing that. And even more people were paying attention. So it's been real fun.
It's real popular. We're going to have to bring you back to help us try to just sort out this crazy 90 Day Fiance thing. I appreciate you dropping by on such short notice, but that word bipolar has just been thrown around, and basically you got to get diagnosed by a professional, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Thank you,
Perry.
Doctor.
Perry can diagnose you.
Thank you, doctor. I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm going to bring you back on. Is that okay?
Me?
Yeah, I want to bring you back on. Okay,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so that was his definition. Let me bring up Gio for a little bit. Everybody's calling everybody bipolar. Who's really bipolar? Because
Neither one of them.
Well, what do you think is the problem with that relationship, Perry?
Let's keep it real. Karine never wanted Paul whatsoever. You haven't never looking at Paul as if she wanted him. She wanted to get out the situation she was in and wanted somebody to, That's
kind of mean, Perry, but
no. I'm just keeping it real. And then nothing's wrong with him either. I mean, as bad as his behavior can get, being lazy, just doing erratic things and like hanging out in the chicken coop. Remember that? Now, I thought that was crazy. People do it. So let me be the street doctor and say neither one of them has it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In my opinion, I don't want to upset anybody because a lot of people want to put the title. If it's something you don't agree with, a person do something that you don't agree with, we got to find a reason why they're doing it. Sometimes the person just want to do it, whether it's right or wrong.
Well, okay, look. It's a lot going on. Okay, so Paul's in the hospital now. Karine, tell the story, John. Came by, jumped in the car with the baby, with some other guy, right, and took off.
I kind of missed the first half. I cut out. What was the first half of that sentence? I'm sorry, Sherelle.
I said somebody came by to pick up Karine. She jumps in the car with him, with the baby, right, and takes off. Where is Karine?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I know that from speaking to Paul for like the last few years that Karine has stepped out on him a lot of times. And Karine has like a sex addiction, and
You think it's that bad?
I mean, that's what I've been told by Paul, and it just kind of like fills in the blanks. And listen, like, I'm not the one to be like defending Paul, because like, me and Paul have had our share of like nasty arguments, and me and him have hated each other at times. But like in this instance, I really do feel bad for Paul, because I do believe him. And I've seen stuff, she was with the personal trainer. I mean, like,
Oh God, who knew? I had no idea. Also, let's talk about Larissa moving to Atlanta. They've been spotted in Atlanta with Eric. She has said that Eric is bipolar. Atlanta is basically the down low capital of the world. Do you guys think this is a good idea? I mean, she already broke up with him for not making out with her. He's not attracted to her like that. What do you think about that, Gio?
I think this, with Larissa going to Atlanta, first off, she's already on probation and dealing with a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
in Florida where she's at. I mean, in Las Vegas. I'm sorry about that, but in Las Vegas, why would she jump state and go to Atlanta? It's like she's chasing some like guys and chasing the fame.
Or she's chasing a husband so she can stay.
Yeah, she's chasing like a real fact that she is chasing the green card, and she ain't gonna get that green card. What she needs to do is get deported back to Brazil and take care of the kids.
You think she needs to get deported?
Yeah, she needs to go take care of the kids. She got the 2 kids over there.
I think she went to Atlanta for employment opportunities, so she can get on the pole at Magic City.
Oh my God!
No! Don't laugh! No, I mean, I'm just being serious.
Perry,
she invested a lot in her career. You see what I'm saying? So that's what all the facelifts and all this stuff.
Perry, oh my God.
It's the truth. I mean, but do you want me to be honest, or you want me to just lie to you?
Well, can you just get to lying for a little bit, and then we're going to talk about Colt. And Colt, I got this off of John's page again. And if you guys are not subscribed to John's Instagram, you guys are missing out. You guys better go. I guess.
Especially this week.
I know, it was insane. You have the best Instagram channel. Colt was talking to another girl, not Vanessa, not Jess, a girl named Jalissa. Is that her name, John?
Jalissa, yeah.
What? He is the overweight lover. First of all, is he on some kind of foreign app? Like, how is he getting these women that overseas women?
Well, first of all, just to backpedal, I don't like Eric one bit, and I think like I
no
don't
one
see
likes Eric. How come no one likes Eric? Carmen doesn't like Eric. No one likes Eric.
But look at him. Like, do you like the way he like acts in camera in front of her? Like, it's just so like staged to me. Like, and how he bounced to Colt and Debbie once they broke up because he just wanted more. Like, I don't know. I just had to put that out there into the universe. I can't stand him. But going back to Colt, I just did a live with Jalissa like an hour ago.
You did a live with Jalissa?
Just like at 8 o'clock, like 2 hours ago. What
did she say?
I mean, she was very vocal about like, she had just lost her boyfriend had just passed away.
Oh.
And Colt came swooping in. He was very charming and respectful. And how are you? And
Colt's got game. He does have
game.
Oh my gosh.
He does have game. I will give him that. He has lots of fucking game. Like not like he should write a book. Like I don't get it. I don't think any of you guys can get it either.
So let me ask you this: so is she in need of a green card?
No, she has she has lots of money. She has a beautiful home. Like we discussed that on the live. She didn't want that. She just Colt came in very charming and she had no intentions on being on the show. She just he flew down to Mexico, met her family, texted her mother wanting to get her ring size so he can propose. And my thing was that Colt just happy with Vanessa. Vanessa's the one he's been screwing, and Vanessa's been around since he's been married to Larissa. And the problem with Vanessa is that she's American. and having an American. No, that's the truth. And
Why is
having an
that a
American
problem? Why is that a problem?
because how's that going to keep him on 90-day fiance?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's my question with the new chick. How would she keep him on 90-day fiance?
Who?
The
She's from Mexico.
right. I said, was she in need of a green card? He said no.
She doesn't
Well, no.
want to come here.
No,
No.
that wasn't in her books, but that was in Colt's books because that was a way to keep him on the show. Now I'm with some girl in Mexico. I mean, like, look at all the people Darcy's been with, and I love Darcy, but Darcy keeps having to date people in other countries, so it keeps her story going.
Yeah. Listen, Perry, I'm going to drop you, start taking calls, and then I will bring you back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start taking calls. Hi, Marcus. How are you?
Fantastic. How's everybody doing?
What just blew your mind over what you just heard?
About Colt?
Any of them? You want to talk about Colt?
Well, first of all, you guys keep calling him the heavyweight lover. That's
Overweight,
coined,
not heavyweight.
that's
Overweight.
coined from Heavy D. That he coined that, the heavy overweight lover. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
be a hater, Marcus.
The reason why he gets women is because he's safe. See, women think he's safe.
Okay.
Women think he's safe.
Okay.
Being a big boy, they just feel like he's not a player. He's too safe. Like, that's what you get out of big boys, is that they're not players, they're safe.
Well, I smell a little haterade going on here, Marcus. Are you saying that women are only dating him because they think he's not going to cheat on them because he's overweight?
Yeah.
No, that's some shit. Because if you don't know Colt cheats on everybody, regardless of weight or whatnot. Like, Colt don't give a good fuck.
But no, that's us watching the show, and that's when you first meet somebody. You don't know who they are. We're talking about them on the outside, saying, "Oh yeah, we know who they are." No, we don't know. When you meet somebody, you just look at a fat boy and think he's safe. He's safe. He's not. He shouldn't cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? I had handsome men. So that's what I'm telling you. It's not a hater. Like most fat guys. They're normally the same guys. I'm telling you.
I don't know what to say to that, Marcus. I have not thought about your theory before.
No, I agree with what Marcus is saying.
That's how he gets them. That's how you will them in.
But that would be like a normal, like okay, look, he's a fat boy. He's not going to cheat on me. But with Colt, if Instagram since day one, he's been reeling these girls in. Like, I've had so many girls come to me. Oh, Colt's been talking to me. Oh, Colt sent me these videos. Oh, Colt sent me his dick. Oh, Colt sent me that. And I'm like, goddamn.
People now just want to get played. You're just catfishing yourself now.
Oh my gosh, Gio, what do you think about the overweight lover? Does Marcus have a point here?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. My opinion on Colt, I think Colt only goes for women who is out of country. Yeah, that's how he can be able to get these women. It ain't nothing necessarily to do with his weight, because a lot of big guys they win it. I ain't gonna lie to you. The women love big guys. Like, they love the stomach. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got it. That's why I started eating and gained 200 pounds.
Really, Gio?
Yeah, they love
a woman that likes him overweight.
Women love them big dudes. I ain't gonna lie to you. All my big homeboys, they got them all. You know what I'm saying? They go to him, but it's like this with Colt. He's only choosing women out of the country because to him, in his mind, that they're easier for him to get. As he can't control
it keeps him on the show, Gio.
Yeah,
at the same
keeps
time.
him on the show as well, but he can't control an American woman like how he can go control any woman from these other countries, because they're submissive. You know what I'm saying? They're submissive over in other countries to their man. Their man is priority of the household. He's head of the household. But
all right. That's crazy. Let me thank these super chats really quick. Thank you, Ballerina, for the super chat. I appreciate it. I've been missing some of you guys because these guys were getting crazy. Thank you, Jordan, for the super chat. And thank you, Kim. I love Friday night block parties. Thank you, Kim. We appreciate your super chat. I mean, I don't know, Marcus. Maybe you have some kind of weirdish point, but
that's how he enters in. But like the Instagram and stuff, anybody he meets, like, he's right. Gio's right that you want to get submissive women. So you get submissive women who are looking for a safe guy. The combination is perfect. You brewing a nice recipe there with submissive women and the fat guy safe guy. They're like, well, he's safe, and I'm taking. It's like he's playing Peter plays Paul right here. He's taking that. He's winning. He's winning. Is he not
But
winning?
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen Colt in that Speedo, I fell out. Like,
did that light up your board, Gio?
Also,
Did
I
that
want
get
to
you
get
going?
attracted to that. Like, when I seen that, I said he just being a little bit too much. Yeah,
That's when you know you have confidence.
he got real big confidence, Marcus. You hear me?
That's pure confidence right there. That man looked like a 16-year-old baby. I don't know. I mean, it was terrible. You got to have confidence to put that ass against that ass. I mean, you had ass. I mean, come on.
Look, stay on the line, Mark.
I didn't want to see out there. I'm gonna tell you that it was too much ass. I didn't want to see.
let me drop you down and bring up some more callers. Thank you, Marcus. G, I'm going to drop you down. Okay. Let's go in order here. Hi. Sound off. What are we talking about tonight?
Oh my gosh. I was washing the dishes when John decided to spill all the tea about Paul and Karine. I almost broke a plate. What?
John brings the tea. Okay, he brings the tea.
Wow. Yeah. Ooh,
what part are you shocked about? Thank you, Tanya, for the super chat.
I'm shocked that she's over here having sex on the bed with the baby in the bed. Like, girl.
I mean, John, that
and
was
like I said, I know, like, and like Paul like alluded to that like yesterday on the live. So like I don't want to be like talking out of bounds, but like Paul's been getting a bad rap, and like listen, Paul's in a lot of shady fucking shit. I'll be the first one to say it. But like in this instance, like I'm like Team Paul, because like people don't know what Karine's been doing to him, and like it's fucked up, and he just keeps like turning a blind eye to it because he wants his wife, he wants his children, and it's
messed up. Remember, we got the censors. It's messed up.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
So I'm just out of curiosity. This is all coming from Paul, right? None of this is coming from Karine?
Yes.
Okay, so with all due respect to your sources and to you having a relationship with Paul and everything else, in your opinion, is Paul the most credible source? Like, what if Karine's not doing any of this and he just gets in fights with her and tries to...
Who would make that up, Adam?
But no, listen, Adam, that's a fair...
We're talking about a guy who brings like all of the whole market store to the Amazon, right? Listen, he's done Stranger Things.
I'm surprised Paul wasn't able to get a job in Brazil. He could have sold all the stuff that he brought over from the U.S.
Can you answer that question for us, John? Why is Paul having a hard time getting a job?
No, it's a fair question what Adam said, and like being a sort of like, listen, if you knew me and Paul's relationship, me and Paul have like tried to slit each other's throats. Like me and Paul have had horrible, like we have gone at each other like bad, and like. That's just how we are. And for me to be speaking up on Paul's behalf, it's got, I believe him. And it's just been the same shit with Paul and Karine.
How do you know though? How do you know though that the tumultuous I guess what I'm asking is, how do you not know that the tumultuous relationship that you have with Paul, you're using that as kind of like an indicator of how Karine is in the relationship, but you guys have a tumultuous relationship as it is. Like, what if you guys, like, when you're not fighting, he uses that as maybe, sometimes people use that as like a bonding thing. They're like,
are you saying that Paul was looking for attention, Adam?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially if John's willing to listen. Thank you, Sherelle. I didn't know how to get that out, but especially if John's willing to listen, maybe he might enhance the stories a little bit just to have a lending ear. The only reason I say this is because I know he's watching right now, but I know someone who booked one of Paul's cameos. And if you find Paul on Cameo, he not only for the price will do a cameo, and most people will do like a 4-minute one, like big edge.
On and on and on. I saw it.
He does an hour cameo, sometimes an hour and a half. It's
you get your money's worth.
Yeah. That's nothing bad against John. I'm just saying in general, who knows?
Listen, Chelsea, was there anything you wanted to ask? Because there's a lot of people.
Yeah, this whole Colt and Janessa thing. He's went from Larissa to Vanessa and decided to find a girl with all three names in one.
Pretty much.
Vanessa. Oh gosh. And now she's going from South America to North. He's getting closer to North America, but not too close. Like, I still want that 90-day fiance girl, but not too
Yeah.
That was a good point.
We got a long line tonight, and I'm determined to get everyone in. I appreciate you calling.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Let's get Andrea up on the line. Where'd she go? Hi, Andrea. Sound off. As usual, John has brought tea. Can you hear us, Andrea? You're on mute.
No.
I can't hear you. You're on mute. You're on
talking now. She's feeling it. It's just fun to watch her send off on mute.
I can't hear. Oh, she hung up. Okay, next in line, we've got. Hi, Chris. How are you? Hi, family.
How's everyone?
What did John say tonight really blew your mind? Which one was it?
Well, I've been following this a lot, and I listened very closely. So I heard what he was talking about Paul needing to go to the hospital, and I wondered if it wasn't just his gallstones acting up again, because he went on about that. I think in your live, actually, John, last year, whatever. But one thing about, and the other thing is I messaged Blake, who's the guy supposedly having this affair, right?
That's his name?
Yeah, Blake. And he messaged me back and he said, I know it's you, Paul. And I'm like, no, because my Instagram doesn't have pictures or anything. So he messaged me back and I told him he should join the live, and I sent him the link about 10 minutes ago. So he might be watching. Maybe he'll call in. But Blake is the guy. I believe, John, is that accurate? That he's the guy?
It's Blake. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a musician in the area. And Paul went on his live with you before and talked about how Blake said he wanted Karine to have his baby. Now she's pregnant.
Ooh.
All this. But again, I think what Adam said is really important. It's that all this is coming from Paul. When Karine has made a few statements, she's saying that she doesn't want to bring this up in the media and that everything he says is not true. And when she does talk, like in the show and stuff, and when she's translated, she actually sounds pretty normal. So it's almost like, is he gaslighting her, making her seem crazy?
That's what
I think we can look at it either way.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I think that the thing is, it's like he has a little bit of a higher platform to speak on because one, we can understand him better. Two, I don't think she's getting her point across as direct as he can. And anyways, take it away, John. Sorry.
You're the man, John.
I'm just not going on Paul's word. I've also seen stuff that has been sent to me, and listen. Paul, it's hard for me to defend Paul sometimes because of our past, but I can say with all honesty that not just going on Paul's word, but what I've also seen, how much can you be shown and hear, and then you still turn a blind eye to it? I don't know.
Yeah, share it on your page. I know I saw the posts of that sex video or whatever, the clips from that from last year or something. But that was before she had met Paul. I believe that happened with that other guy. Other than that, it's Paul accused her of having this affair with this guy who's openly gay in a 6-year-long relationship and came out and said, this is ridiculous. I was just giving her training advice. And Paul swore he had text sex messages and he never produced them.
That doesn't
little things like that.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Listen, Chris, the line is backed up. I'm going to have to drop you and call you. Thanks for calling in, and I got your emails, okay?
Okay, thanks. Thanks, John. Thanks,
Bye.
Bye, Sherelle.
We've got so many people tonight, you guys. And Andrea, I just dropped the link again. Try to call. I'm trying to get Andrea back in. It's so
Jimmy Cornbread. That's a fun username.
Hello.
Hi, Blobby. Sound off. What did you want to say?
Well, okay, I already went in on Larissa. I'm just curious to know, because as you know, Angela's not my favorite. Is Angela more respectful in person?
I love Angela. What don't you like about Angela? And I'm having a hard time hearing you. Try to talk a little louder.
Do you want to hear?
Angela is very disrespectful. You know,
Who's she disrespectful to?
To Michael. She feels like because she pays for everything, her culture should win out.
No way.
I don't know, Ablavi. I'm thinking you're being a bit mean. I think Angela knows how to give great television, but I think that those two really love each other. You think they're putting on?
Like Lisa, but for instance, that whole cooking scene, that was very disrespectful.
No way, Ablavi, no way. I think that was a great indicator for mommy and auntie to know what Michael's life is going to be like and what to expect to see him, how he's going to be in his American lifestyle. That's what I think. I think that.
But when you marry, you share culture. And if you're not willing to share culture, then why do it?
But she's done it so many times. She's already demonstrated so many times that she's willing. She dressed up. She participated. She did the engagement. But I mean, in this instance, I think she's coming back now that they're actually getting married. She's kind of putting her foot down and she's saying, like, listen, if we're getting married, I want you to show them too. You're going to participate in my culture a little bit, because he can't demonstrate that to her family. Her family's all the way in America and he's not going to see them.
Thank you, Adam.
I just don't think it will work.
Let me just say about Angela. Angela, of all the cast members that I've probably talked to, Angela is the realest.
Yeah, she really is.
Like she is amazing, and I have not one bad thing to say about Angela. She cares. She has a heart. I mean, she might come off as tough, and but she's an amazing person, and she.
I think everyone disagrees, Ablavi. We love Angela.
That's fine. I don't, and I have that, and we disagree.
But that's the best part of this too, is everyone gets an opinion,
Yeah. Okay, Ablavi, I got a long line tonight. Did you want to talk to John about anything else?
Yeah, just one more thing.
Okay.
I'm curious as to how old is Eric really? Because he says he's 28 and he don't look 28.
Oh, do you know that, John?
He's like a vampire to me. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, I can't fucking stand him. I nothing about Eric to me is goddamn fucking genuine. Like Larissa just posted a story about his jock strap and a bow tie and some glasses. I guess they're gonna do a dance for her later. I think Eric is as gay as a pocketbook full of fucking rainbows. That's just my fucking opinion. So I don't fucking know. He could be 28. He could be at 1012 in vampire years. I don't fucking know. I don't like him.
God.
That's it.
John is too much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, thank you, Ablavi. Talk to you next time.
Bye, Ablavi.
Oh my God. Okay, Adam, I'm gonna drop you. I gotta bring Perry back. He hasn't been on in a minute. Oh my God, that is too funny. Oh God. Hi, Andrea. What are you trying to?
Thank you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, there's about 4 things I want to talk about. John, I agree with you on Eric. They come to Atlanta. Okay, Larissa will be schooled because down here the queens don't play. Okay, and also immigration don't play down here.
Oh yeah.
Immigration don't play down here in ATL. Maybe in Las Vegas, but not in ATL.
Hey, you live in Vegas.
Vegas. Another thing too. You all remember last year when Paul came out and said that Karine was having an affair with the gym trainer, and everybody said that Paul didn't know what he was talking about. And also, do y'all remember that she took a lot of photos with this guy? But once Paul put that out, Karine stopped going to the gym. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Stop going through the gym. In a way, I do believe Paul. I really do. I think Karine does stuff to mess with Paul's mind because Paul's mind is not all that developed. I think she do stuff just to mess with. I really do.
His mind is not developed.
I mean, it's not. Come on, he's slow. Okay, listen, he might be slow. He might be slow.
Spoiled because is he an only child?
I think he's slow.
No,
I think he's slow.
Paul's not an only child.
He's not?
No.
No.
I think he's slow. John, what do you think? I think he's kind of slow.
You can't ask John that. You can't ask John that.
No, I honestly, like, I Paul's a thinker. Like, I don't think he's slow at all. But yeah.
Gary,
slow in relationship. Slow about being with a woman.
What about that? Inexperienced. How about that?
Yeah. Okay, I take that. Okay,
Harry,
I
do
like
you
that.
think Paul is inexperienced?
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna talk about this first, right? I mean, about Paul, 90 Day Fiance addict. I understand what she's trying to say a little bit, but the thing she got to understand is this: you don't have to have an onion to smell an onion. So, my point is this, right? She's saying that he thought Karine was messing with the fitness trainer, right?
Right.
But he didn't have the documents. My point is, you can have an onion. I mean, you don't have to actually have the onion to smell it. You can sense what's going on without the food. And
well, that's a very elaborate way of putting it, but I guess I understand what you're saying.
I'm only simply saying, you know, Sherelle, I know how you get. I understand, right? I mean, maybe I could put you in Paul category, right? So, but I would say this though. Now,
y'all are crazy.
I think Paul get a bad rap to a certain thing, and he play it up because he can't speak English and stuff. But go back to what you seen. That girl never wanted him.
Yeah.
Now, can I just say something? It's a good point, and I just want to say this. Paul is very by the book. Like, Paul is like, when I first had to go live with him, I had to get approval from TLC and do, like, just for an Instagram live. Like, Paul is very by the book. He you know, and like, for him to do that live yesterday and say all that stuff, I 100,000,000% believe every word that came out of his mouth, because that's how Paul is. He would never lie, because that would come and fuck him in the end. And like that's how Paul is.
Censor.
Yeah, but no, I agree. I'm saying this though. I mean, because I believed him too, and I don't want people to go, "Oh, Perry's gonna bash Karine," right? But I'm saying the thing about Paul. I would be afraid to take him if he's my friend to the grocery store with me, because I don't know what he gonna do. I'm saying, it's a problem there. So I'm not saying he got to
go to the grocery store with you.
I would be afraid to. I would be afraid to.
Grocery store.
He might end up in the deep freezer somewhere.
But nothing. But yeah, I accept that, Perry. I said that you hit the nail on the head. I accept that. But another person that I want to talk about was that Coty. Everybody, please, Sherelle, don't call him the overweight heavy lover. Don't call him that.
You're giving him too much credit. She gives him too much credit.
Yeah. Don't call him that.
I love that lovable marshmallow. Go ahead.
Coty is slick with his stuff. When he talks to women, he talks a good game. First of all, he finds out what a woman's weakness is, and then he'll go in for the kill. Just like, well, it's the truth. Just like that girl, John. I saw the interview, John. That was a great interview. That the girls were talking about that her boyfriend had died. Can't you see Colt going in? Oh, girl, I'm so sorry.
Like a snake.
That happened to my father.
Like a snake. Like a snake.
Like a snake. I feel for you, honey. I feel for you, baby dog.
No, I agree. Look, I'm gonna tell you something about this Coty thing. I mean, because, like, you know, Perry hate to talk in third person, but Perry don't like.
You're doing it again, Perry. You're in third person yet again.
The heavyweight lover, because you know what?
Overweight, not heavyweight.
Overweight lover. I'm feeling a different kind of way about it, right? I'm just telling you this, right? Coty is the kind of person, when he approach a woman, people can say about confidence all they want to. He got false confidence. The only women he gonna talk to, the first question he gonna ask them, "Hey, how you doing?" or whatever. "My name is Coty from 90 Day Fiance. What country are you from?"
Yeah, but Perry, let me ask you a question, Perry. Wait, Perry, let me ask you a question. You know, Colt's got this bravado about him and his confidence when he's on Instagram. But do you think if he's at McDonald's ordering fucking a double Big Mac meal and he sees a woman behind him, he goes, "Oh, hey, what, you want a Big Mac? I'll buy you one." Like, you know, like, do you think he's got that same confidence, like, right there?
Nah, I don't think so.
No, he really don't. The whole thing is, he get confidence.
It's some person who never saw him on TV.
Andrea, let me drop you and bring you back, okay? We got to get through this line. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Sound off.
Oh, she's on mute. Tammy, you're on mute.
You're on mute.
Hit your mute button. Hit your mute button.
I can't hear you. Really, Perry McDonald's?
Well, you know, Perry gonna keep talking then. So look.
He's not.
Now what I'm saying. Now she would never. I mean,
hold on, Perry. Can you hear us now?
Hey there, Tammy.
Don't know. Let me stop him. I'd love to hear what he has to say. Go ahead. It's always good.
It's about Coty. I mean, because I'm starting to get upset. Okay.
Oh.
Because I mean, all these women thinking Coty got something special. Coty got a tattoo on his chest that got Greek GCS tattoo, big letters. And that stands for Green Card Specialist. And the only woman he's gonna talk to.
What a hater! You're such a hater, Perry.
You're only gonna talk. No, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. It's a game. It's a game you play, right? He get to find a woman in need.
Oh God! Listen, Tammy, I got a lot of people. Sound off. What did you want to talk about tonight? Please don't get Perry started. I can't take it.
It doesn't take much with Perry, though, does it? Where could we start? I know Angela. I'm not sure. Armando. That's a good safe call, isn't it? With Armando and Penny.
I love Armando and Penny.
But John, great interview. I saw you too. You have to be. This is a crazy day for you. With, I mean, 90 days keeping you guys busy. I don't know. I want to start a 90-day rehab facility.
You should. I'll be the first. I'll be your first patient right there. I promise.
Oh my God,
Dr. Hondo. I'm glad you got him on. I've been watching him, and he really cuts to the chase. But you know, you have to think about it. This is entertainment. I mean, these are not realities. So I mean, you have to draw the line. Where do you want to? These are personal lives that we're getting into. This young lady, she cried. She is a gorgeous young lady. Why would she even get in with Colty? I just don't get it. So,
John, sound off. Why is Jaleesa getting involved? Why do you think she got involved with Colt?
Not a green card.
Because he swooped in after the shit. I'm sorry, I keep cursing. After things went south with Jess, and he needed another foreigner to keep him on the show. And you know, he saw someone who just lost their boyfriend, and he could swoop in. And, you know, pick her up. We flew to Mexico. Debbie was talking to her, said nice things. I mean, even Debbie was like, oh, you met my son. You met, you know, like, and
does Debbie like her?
She did. And, you know, I'm sure that, like, you know, but, you know, he went back to Vanessa, and because he can't get enough of that Vanessa. I don't know why. I mean, of all the people that Colt's been with, Vanessa is like the Gandalf, like Bilbo Baggins, like something I like the Lord of the Rings looking. Like I don't know what, you know. I mean, like you had Larissa, Jess, Julissa.
He's the Roy lover.
Pretty women, and then you got like this Vanessa one who looks like she just came from like under earth, like, and I don't know. So like, you know, whatever. That's
under earth. Listen, Tammy, did you have one more question? Because we're so backed up.
No worries, but just think about it. Karine has been talking to a man for a long time. Remember all those episodes? She's been on a phone, so she's been doing this for a long time. Everyone, this isn't new, right?
Nope.
Well, oh God! Look, thank you for calling in, Tammy. I appreciate it. Bye. Listen, Perry, I gotta drop you and bring up Gio. Okay.
Okay.
How do I do that? Okay. Hi, Gio. Hi, Mel. Sound off.
Hi,
what did you want to say, Mel?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to talk a little bit about Karine. Her son was born in February of last year, and my son was born in August of last year. So I think I feel a bit sympathetic because being a new mom, it's so lonely. And you know,
I feel sympathetic towards who? Karine?
Karine, yes. You know, I follow them on the show and what they do on Instagram, but other than that, that's all we see. And so I feel that what she needs is to make friendships. And I don't know if they have that in Kentucky. I don't know if
so you're giving her a pass to cheat? You're saying it's okay to cheat? Go ahead, Gio.
No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is, gosh, I don't know. Maybe it's that new mom thing, you know?
That
maybe
connection.
it's I
But
just
Gio has something to say.
Okay.
Go ahead, Gio.
And I ain't gonna let you do that, Mel. You hear me? I just posted it on my Instagram. Paul said he tested positive for an STD. Do you hear me?
Wait, just now? Did I miss that?
You not. I went to go look. Everybody was reading the comments. I went to go look at it. I said, man, this man was sitting in the hospital with a mask on his face. He done tested straight positive. I don't know what he got, but that is not the way to make friends. You hear me? That's
I'm talking about female friendships, in particular friendships with mothers. You know, for like I'm in Texas. There's a big group of mothers here that I'm really fond of. So I don't know, maybe there needs to be Brazilian friends out there that she can get in contact.
You don't need to make no more friends.
Does anyone know? Do any of you guys know what you have an STD and you're pregnant? Does it transfer to the baby? Do you know anything? Anybody know anything about that?
I wouldn't know, but I just know she was. I don't even know if that's man. I don't even know if that's Paul baby no more. You know what I'm saying? Is she riding there?
I
She
have
down
to
there
agree.
hitting the street. She bending up corners. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But you know what? I have one last question, and maybe John can answer it.
Oh God.
John, how do we know that Paul is the faithful little Labrador that he's coming out to be?
That's a good question.
Have you seen Paul? Like,
well, have you seen Mr. Colt? I am sure
Like-
there are ladies up in Kentucky who would love to have a little bit of him.
you think Paul's really running out there around Karine's
I
back?
don't know. I don't know.
I can't breathe.
With all those skeletons Paul has in his goddamn closet, like no, listen, you know what? You may be right, but like if I was to make a bet, I would say no. That's what I would say.
Thank you, Mel. I'm trying to get so many people in this time. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. You are too much. Where's John? Did I accidentally? Okay, John. Hi, Shan. Sound off.
Hey, I have a question.
about?
I have a question for John.
Hi.
Hey, since you know all the good juice,
he does.
How doesn't he? How did Colty get involved with the Hogan?
Oh my God, I have no idea, but like him constantly posting pictures of him and Nick Hogan and the girlfriend. I'm like, how much longer is he gonna lick like Nick Hogan's taint? Like I don't get it. Like I don't know why he has to keep posting about Nick Hogan. Nick Hogan like killed somebody. I'm like, that's not the person you want to like suck up to. I would think, but like I guess he's Hulk Hogan's son, so it's okay. No idea how they got involved though.
How you know that person killed somebody?
We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. It's true. We're not going to talk about it. It's true. We're not going to talk about it though. It's true.
And like Mummy Debbie's like in on it. I don't know. I find the whole thing weird, and I want to know.
No, I'm not trying to
like,
dog Nick Hogan, but like that happened, and like like whatever. But like I honestly I don't know. I'm like, if all the people to suck up to in Vegas, like Nick Hogan would probably be like not.
Wait, he lives in Vegas?
I mean, they're always together, barbecuing and stuff like that. I would think that they're all in Vegas together, but
okay. Well, I thought you'd have the juice.
One more question. Oh my gosh, Shan. One more question, Shan, and then I gotta bring
no,
on.
that was it. That's all I wanted. So bring someone else in.
Oh my God! Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get so many people in.
I got me laughing.
In Brooklyn, sound off. What do you have to say?
Oh.
Crazy.
Hey, John, you off the meat wagon with it tonight. You off the meat wagon with it tonight.
What
Sponsored
shocked
by Heineken.
you the most? Go ahead, D.
Paul is an idiot. Period. End of story. He doesn't know how to get in front of a camera. I don't either. Whatever. But I don't portray myself on TV. Whatever.
But D, does he deserve to get cheated on? Because
No.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Why in the world would you put it on Instagram Live and okay, for your protection, why don't you just record it to your phone for your protection?
What do you mean?
Just record it to your phone and then give it to the cops.
Record
This
what?
is just-
Oh, you mean when he
Why do the live? Why do the live? It's stupid. And the airing out all the dirty laundry, all this mess.
No, that everybody's watching. We're gonna find out eventually. Why not get
And
you to
now,
find out first?
but you airing out your own stuff.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that too.
You airing your own stuff, and now you getting rotted off the range tonight or whatever. Only Perry can know what I'm talking about. That it's an overseas thing.
No, I agree with that. Like, you know, when I first started watching the live yesterday, I said, Paul, you got to kill this. Like, you know, like, I'm like, this isn't something. And even his mother is saying, no, this is not something you want.
Yeah, it's a private matter. I like his mother. I like his mother.
But I think in Paul's defense, why he did that is because like there's so much shit being said about Paul, and Paul wanted so much stuff being said about Paul, and Paul wanted people to know like it's not me, you know, like and that was his way of filming like his unaired TLC 90 Day Fiance What's Really Going On special, like the 800 spinoff, you know, like that's what kind of Paul did yesterday.
Bro, that ain't even no special. He looked like he broke his whole NDA. I ain't gonna lie to you. That man
Not really.
said he was positive for STD. I don't mean to laugh at people's stuff, but man, that's terrible.
Listen, D, I gotta drop you. I'll bring you back later. I'm trying to get a lot of people in tonight. Okay.
I know.
Okay, Gio, I'm gonna drop you. I got to bring on Adam for a little bit, and then I'll bring you back. Okay. It's a lot of people.
I'll drop you. I'll bring you back later. I'm trying to get a lot of people in tonight.
Hi, Curtis. You need to click out of.
I got to bring on Adam for a little bit, and then I'll bring you back.
Right.
Okay. It's a lot of people. I'll drop you. I'll bring you back later.
You gotta click out on YouTube.
Hi, Curtis. You need to click out of. I got to bring on Adam for a little bit.
That echo is
no problem.
It's a lot of people.
No problem at all.
I'll bring you back later.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Curtis. You need to click out.
You gotta click out of YouTube. I can hear you.
It's a lot of people.
No problem. No worries. No worries.
I'm sorry. Hi, Curtis. You gotta click out of YouTube.
There's a really bad echo.
No worries. No worries.
Curtis, go ahead and try to click out of YouTube, and I'll bring you back. Okay.
All right then.
All right. Okay. Hi, Whitney. Sound off. We can't hear you.
Hi,
No.
everyone.
Yeah.
I'm just so surprised how Paul went on live and aired his dirty laundry that way. I mean, he's done crazy things, but this was a very extreme, I feel.
But what about the fact that he's on a national television show and on the show to talk about his life? What about that?
I feel like Paul has been like
Thank you,
crazy
Bernie.
all along, but this whole like live from yesterday just made him seem even more insane, and like what his father-in-law said to him. He was like a terrorist crazy guy. So that's what made me think of that.
Well, let me ask you this. If your spouse was cheating on you, do you feel that you brought it on yourself?
No.
Do you feel sorry for him then a little bit?
I feel sorry for him, yes, but I feel like they have just been bad for each other from the start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Toxic relationships. Even before she had the baby, he knew how she was. He knew how in the conditions that she lived. Obviously, she was very messy. You can see even in the show, the background was always dirty. It didn't look right. And he's supposed to be this like clean freak.
Let me ask you a question. What would you do if your spouse was cheating on you, you had another baby on the way, you had an STD? What do you think Paul's next move should be? Because that's a lot.
You didn't know the baby was yours?
Oh, yeah. And what if the baby wasn't yours?
I mean, I wouldn't want to embarrass myself like through the whole world and let everyone know my grievances.
It's a crazy situation. It really is.
I don't want to defend that because listen, when I first saw that live yesterday, I go, "Oh my God, Paul, what are you doing? Like you can't be doing this." And like in like Paul's like backwards kind of way of thinking, I think he wanted just to prove himself like that. Listen, And I just know Paul, and I know
Carolyn.
he's not the type of guy who would just lie, especially on a live stream about this stuff. Like, Paul comes like guns blazing. So he did that to like kind of clear his name. Not saying that was the right move, but like, you know, that I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, Whitney, we still got people, and I'm trying to wrap it up. Did you have another question?
No, that is all. That was all I wanted to say. Thank
Well,
you.
thanks for waiting for such a long time. I'm trying to speed it up. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many people. Okay, Curtis. Oh, that's better.
No,
Sound off. What did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Paul and Karine. I mean, poor Paul.
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Why do you
Paul
think
and Karine?
Paul?
Paul is such a basket case. Go for that stuff in the grocery store. I mean, what does he know about family problems? For Pete's sake, come on.
What? Say it again. Say it again, Curtis. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
What was the last thing you said?
I said about Paul and his grocery store incident. I mean,
what was that about? Why did he take her to the grocery store so she would realize there's more options in America? I don't know.
Absolutely.
Maybe that was his way of trying to. I don't know. They got some problems. They do. And I don't even know where they go from here. I mean,
No, I think that was a valid effort, though. He's just trying to show her some sort of normalcy. And I think when you come from a third world country, maybe groceries and fresh produce is something you might connect with.
Yeah, but Karine said, she was like, oh, we have the same thing here in Brazil. I go, so when Paul had to take 3 ferries, swim through the Amazon, take a helicopter and all that shit that he had to do to get to Karine's village, they had a super Walmart there with like with all that produce and all that.
Oh,
all
I
those
agree
choices.
with John. I agree with John. He was definitely being difficult in that moment. John's right. Yeah. The boat. Oh, God, the boat was awful. The boat that you slept on, too. Okay, carry on, please. Sorry. No.
What would you do? Last question, Curtis, and then I got to drop you. What would you do right now if you were Paul in this situation?
If I were Paul in this situation, I mean, I would just leave. I would just
But you have a
leave
baby.
and go someplace else.
You would leave with the baby? You have a baby. They have a child.
Yes.
You would still leave?
I would still leave.
Yeah, that sounds.
So wait, then your baby goes back to Brazil, Curtis?
She's got a point. I mean, what if they go back to Brazil?
I think that's what Karine is after.
I think the baby goes back with Karine, and they would annul the marriage down there. So since they were married in Brazil, it'll have to be a no there.
Okay. Well, good. Maybe they'll do that. Thanks for calling in, Curtis. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the long wait. I'll see you next week, okay?
See you around.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, we never got so many calls. This is crazy. It's crazy. Like it was bad. Okay, so I need to bring up Andrea. Hi, Andrea. What's your last question?
Hey, I was just listening to what the last woman said, and something came to my mind. Nobody deserves or want to be cheated on in life. You know, everybody.
Y'all got me smoking on camera now. Y'all got me smoking on camera now. I'm
We
getting
are.
a cigarette.
Don't worry about don't worry, John. We all do it. Nobody wants to be cheated on. And now that Paul have a disease now, that shows you that she didn't love Paul. She wasn't interested in Paul. The only thing she was interested in is getting a green card.
Yeah.
No, but wait, how do you know that disease came from her? Like, why are you believing Paul?
Can you see a woman being with Paul? Can you see a woman being with Paul?
No,
really,
no, no.
Adam?
Like they said in the
Really,
previous,
Adam?
could you in all fairness, could you see a woman being with Colt, yet he has several?
We're talking about Paul. We're talking about Paul.
Adam, I
Okay,
want to
we
give you the
talking about
benefit
Paul.
of the
Andre,
doubt on
I'm
this
gonna
one.
I'm gonna go a little longer tonight because we still have a line, but I really got to bring up Dee Dee. Don't hang up, okay? Adam, I got to drop you because I got to bring up Perry because Dee Dee's coming up. Okay, hold on. Perry, your boy's in the house.
Oh, I'm back.
There's so
Hello.
much going on.
Look,
Dee Dee,
look.
Dee Dee, we can't see you now.
Hey, what up, Dee Dee? But check this
Hi,
out.
Dee Dee. How are you?
Look.
Hey, what's up?
Look. Let me say this. I mean, because while I was gone. Go ahead.
My Wi-Fi is giving a bit of problem.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well.
Yeah, no, what I wanted to say is,
yeah.
Like Perry, Perry like this just in the garden. Save a garden tool. You can't turn a garden tool into a housewife.
Did you just say that, Dee Dee? Really?
Oh, why to get to where they want to be? So I guess she probably did it to get to where she want to be, but he didn't anticipate that she would have probably done him that way. That's how I can put it. So then, my advice to people: just stay away from garden tools and just look for somebody that will probably get you away, like
he has a baby with the garden tool. He has a baby, Dee Dee. What is he supposed to do? Leave his baby?
And the baby on the way.
Then
people
have babies. People have babies with people all the time, and like John said, that baby might that ain't the pappy. You understand? It might not be the pappy. So if that ain't the pappy, what me ought to jump out, if I was in a ship, I ought to jump overboard because that might not be my kid. I ought to get out of there.
Oh wow! I mean, you
And
guys.
Sherelle, thanks for telling everybody. I woke underwater for 6 months because now right now you have me feel like Aquaman.
I didn't know if you wanted me to say where you really were. I just said what came to my mind.
Yeah, you have me out there feeling like I'm raising dolphins or something.
Tell the people why you're not on the show consistently. Go ahead, tell them.
No, well, I work offshore, so then sometimes I spend 2 weeks, sometimes I spend a month away. Right now I'm in a hotel. I'm about to go to work, but they put me up in a hotel because I missed my flight is in the morning, my chopper flight. So
when are you coming back? We
get a
miss
chance.
you.
I call in. That's what.
When are you coming back, Dee Dee? We miss you.
For the first time, but I miss it. But then I gotta work. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But I miss calling. But honestly, and one more thing I gotta say, that the Pied Piper, the Pied Piper, what's his name? The guy.
Colt.
Yeah, Colt.
He's a Pied Piper.
I don't call him the. Yeah, I call him the Pied Piper. He plays that flute. He plays the right tunes.
That's
and then
the
he
best
gets
name for
those
him.
girls. That's all he does. He's just the Pied Piper. That's all.
You guys are too much. Listen, Dee Dee, we can't wait till you come back. Thanks for calling in, and we'll talk to you next time. Okay?
I'll be back eventually.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Take care. Bye, Perry.
We got to start wrap. Go ahead.
Later, brother.
Bye. Those two are good friends. Okay, we got to start wrapping this up because we are way over. Thank you, Chicken Head, for the. That's what it says for the super chat. Okay. Chelsea, last words. We got to wrap it up.
Oof, last words. I'm tired of Colt. I'm tired of Larissa. Paul and Karine either need to divorce, go their separate ways, or figure it out and stop telling us because I don't care no more. I'm over it.
Oh, wow.
I'm over it.
Okay. I got it. All right. Thank you, Chelsea. We'll see you
Bye,
tomorrow.
guys.
We're doing
Bye.
lockup, okay? Tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Talk to you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Start wrapping this up. Andrea. Wait, hold on. Andrea. Okay, something happened. Andrea, last word.
Yeah. Last word is that Colt, I feel sorry for you. I hope you make it. I hope you be okay. I hope you make it out. But please find out who that baby real daddy is. Good luck, Colt. Good luck.
I'll talk to you in about 10 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
Calling in. We'll see you next time. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
D, last word. Sound off.
Hey, Colty need to go somewhere with himself. Larissa, Chelsea said what I was going to say, but Paul, whatever. He's going to be what he is. I'm not going to say whatever. It is what it is. I hate that saying because it ain't when it ain't. What the hell you talking for? That's all I'm saying. John, I like what you do. Just watch language when you on Sherelle's show. You know what I mean? If I can do
I'm
it,
sorry.
you can do it.
Like I can't help myself.
I'm worse than you. Trust me. Trust me.
Thanks, Dean.
Peace and love.
We'll see you tomorrow for Love After Lockup. Okay, bye-bye.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh my God, you guys, this was a crazy, crazy night. We were booked. I mean, just people after people. It was really good. I got as many as I could in. John, you set it off. I mean, you are always dropping a bomb when you leave. Hold on one second. Hi, Marcus. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. This is the last round for last words. This was a crazy show, okay? So many people calling in. I hope I got it in. I mean, John set it off. What are your last words, Marcus? Anything you want to talk about before we sound off? Marcus?
I think he was doing something.
Do you still feel sorry for Colt?
No, I don't feel sorry for anybody in this life. Everybody makes the bed that they sleep in, and you got to sleep in it. That's basically how this world works, especially for a grown-ass man. If you're a baby, I feel sorry for babies and old folks. That's it.
That's right.
You don't feel sorry that Paul has an STD?
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's still on your own thing. STDs come with the people that you know. You sleep in the bed that you make. Either his wife is doing it or he did it.
So
Either
cold.
way,
So
sleeping
cold.
in the bed. Somebody's sleeping in somebody's bed, and you got to figure it out. It's your life.
Icy cold. Icy cold. So cold. Thank you for calling in, Marcus. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you tomorrow for Love After Lockup, okay? Bye. Okay, who feels sorry? Where's Gio? Gio. He's not. Gio. Who feels sorry for Colt, you guys?
No, Colt or Paul you talking about?
Colt.
Nobody in this room feels sorry for Colt.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Why would we feel sorry for Colt?
Barry.
He has too many women.
I mean, that is about ridiculous.
You know what, though? Also, I want to say, what is something that you call somebody who takes advantage? So he's a serial take advantager of her. I guess, whatever that means. I don't know how you.
I think you made up a word, Adam.
That's called an asshole. Sorry, again, I cursed again. I'm sorry. Like, that's
that's fair.
I'm gonna say this.
I went to school at Chattanooga State, so I don't know what that means. But I'm just saying, obviously you're gonna go for women that need something. They're all beautiful. Oh, I want sexy. Listen, no offense to anybody out there walking the streets who may be the same size as Colt in a Speedo, whatever. But she's not. When it's like when you go out to dinner and you have a menu when you're single and you get to order something off of the menu. You're not gonna sit there and order the soup when you can have a whole steak dinner or whatever else.
Well, Colt likes that steak dinner. That's what Debbie makes. So.
Trust me, I don't have a question if Colt likes the steak dinner. I don't have a question. I saw him in a Speedo. Go ahead.
Well, that's true though. But sometime, Adam, you can only afford the soup.
Oh,
Barry.
Actually, real quick though, Cheryl, may I say one thing before we go?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dr. Honda came on and he started speaking about bipolar though. But again, I did go to school at Chattanooga State in Tennessee, so my education, they call it actually an edumacation where I'm from, so it's not too big of a thing, But Perry, I don't have any MD or anything like that, but I feel like I can almost diagnose Perry's third party with bipolar. The one when he says, Perry, not original Perry, but
words, Perry.
Can you write scripts?
Yeah.
He ain't right.
Perry,
He don't get to come at Perry like that. Listen.
Perry, before you say something, please don't speak about yourself in third person.
No. Look, I'm gonna try not to. I'm just saying this, right? I'm gonna go back to Paul because everybody attack him and then some people try to defend him. Look, the guy, like I said, ain't the brightest tool in the shed, right? He's the kind of kid when he grew up and you start learning how to swing and he gets to the highest point and he decided to jump off, right? What? No. What? My point is this, right? But this is not his fault. And I think sometimes a person can go through their life where they blame for so much that he probably really didn't have no other opportunity to say, hey, let me go Facebook Live or whatever, right? Because he wanted to make sure nobody can twist what he says. If you had just a recording, they can doctor it, do all this stuff.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
He's in a burning bed right now, right? He's in a burning bed, something going on, right? And all this, right? Baby don't witness all this other activities that Larissa do. I'm just saying the man did what he had to do. And Coach, I'm telling you, I don't feel sorry for him. I don't know why you even brung that up.
The Ovoid lover?
Coty is not a lover.
Oh, wow.
He's a
How do you
scammer.
know? You have not been in his bed.
No, for real. It's another word I could use. I'm not sure if you could say it. So I'm just going to call him a scammer.
Oh, wow.
No, I want to know what the word is. Can you say it?
I mean,
overweight lover. You said yes.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying I can't tell you. I'll tell you what the word is later, but I'm not sure if you can say it because it might trigger some things. But Colt uses the things like the American citizenship as a weapon.
Oh, yeah. You call him the
No,
green card lover.
No. Or a bartering tool. It's something like that. Perry, both Perry and third party Perry, they're both right. No, they're both
You guys
right.
are wrong. Gio, what are your last words? Because I can't with Perry.
My last words is this. Colt, please don't ever put on a Speedo ever in your life. Stay out of the Speedo. Stay off the beat. Put a shirt on. Don't go outside no more with no tight drawers like that ever again in your life. That was disgraceful. You know
John,
what
what are your final words, John? You guys are crazy.
Listen, I had so much fun tonight with everybody. Just thank you for having me on, and this has been a real hoot. And I thank you, because I like laughing like this. You guys are great, all of you.
John, you got to come back. You do bring the tea. It was great tea today. I mean, I had fun. Everyone had fun?
Yeah.
Hey, Perry. What'd you say, Perry? That
hold on one second.
in a burning bed.
No, I was going to say, John, somebody had said in the thing, where can they see that interview that you gave to that girl?
With Jalissa?
Yeah.
It's on my Instagram right now.
No, they don't know how to find it.
Oh, John.
John Yates 327 TV on Instagram. It's
Okay,
right
cool.
there.
If you guys are not sub to John's Instagram page, you're missing out. I mean, it's really good. Okay, I'll see. So tomorrow we're gonna come back, guys, at 7 Pacific for Love After Lockup. Adam, will you be joining us tomorrow, or are you busy?
No, I'll watch it.
Oh, you watch it?
No, I will. I'll see. I've never watched it before. So
Never watched Love After Lockup?
No, I'll come in with a fresh perspective. I've never seen it. I didn't even.
You never seen it? It's good. John, you have an open invitation. You can call me on air and be like, "I'm coming on now."
No, Sherelle, when you do a show about housewives, I'd love to jump on because that's my other bread and butter.
Well,
So,
it looks like you'll be joining me and Adam on Monday at 11 o'clock. It's really
Potomac.
I love the housewives. So yeah, I'd be happy to do that too.
Well,
Okay,
Perry will be there.
This was fun tonight. Got so much tea. It was great. So many people calling in. I hope I got as many as I could, but I know I didn't get to all you guys. I really do feel bad for that. I'll try to go faster next time, but it was a lot going on tonight. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for all the super chats. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. These guys were so funny. It was really funny. See you guys next week at the same time, next Friday, to talk more 90 Day at 7 o'clock Pacific. Talk to you then. Come on, guys. Let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye.